pays off later. You want to protect your record and start building late-season momentum.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Harris outside. Cranes the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to the great one. And it's good. Fought through.
Defensive foul. No. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons. Number 12. At the line for one.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points his last outing. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Ivy. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And so it's Detroit with it after the basket by Brooklyn.
Defense, he might have gotten over eager.
Cunningham outside, over to the left wing. Here's the great one. That falls. Nice speed that time from Cunningham. He has 6.
Wow, that's a crisp pass by Cunningham. He has a good sense for finding those openings.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Bridges. A nice shot by Ivy.
And whatever coach told them coming out of the locker room, they're listening. 5 out of 5 already.
And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's the great one. The Nets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Bridges misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to the great one. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges outside. Harris left side. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Harris has got 6 points.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's the great one. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. MP certainly has evolved into the undisputed leader of this team. He's practically another coach for them out there on the floor.
I mean, it speaks volumes about the trust he's built with this squad and the example he's setting in practice, too. I mean, he's earned the respect of every man out there.
Here's Harris. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Ivy. Here's the great one. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 11.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Cunningham against Dinwiddie. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Now here's Stewart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Brooklyn has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Claxton. To the middle. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Detroit the other way. The open shot, Cunningham. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Dinwiddie against Cunningham. Outside, Finney-Smith. And here's Harris outside. Detroit with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
That night, they gave an all-star effort on the offensive boards. The second chance points tipped the scales.
Stop the man! No one! Keep blocking it, B!
Here's Dinwiddie. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. To the inside, knocked loose. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way.
What did you see there, Rex?
A moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want. Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Claxton's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Now here's Stewart. Not a lot of room. With a step back. Again, the Pistons score. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago.
Now, being those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. So for the Pistons, Bagley's checked in for Wiseman, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Stewart. Here's the great one, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
It's tipped. Here's the great one. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to O'Neal. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Thomas. Down low. Here's Claxton. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to the great one. And he jams it home with authority.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's O'Neal. It's intercepted. Fires for three. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it. And the Pistons making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
The Nets shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Pass to Sumner. And there's a pick. And he banks in the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the great one. And he makes it on the layup. 26 points for him.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Drafted in 2011.
Going out there, no let up. You're the man.
Dinwiddie against Hayes. For three, here's Harris. The rebound by Stewart.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And so in the game for the Nets, we've got Mikal Bridges. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Dinwiddie after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Pass to Simmons. Deflected.
Thanks. The great one in the last game against the Kings was all business. He dropped 56 points and was on point from deep. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
From downtown, and the three-pointer goes. Give him 31 now.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Dinwiddie against Hayes. On the wing, Finney-Smith. For three, here's Harris. Rebound Detroit. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He was red hot in the first quarter. Hit 3 threes. Now suddenly struggling to find the range.
Reminds me of James Harden.
There's the triple. Another 3 for Detroit.
Down the stretch. This is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Knocks down the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Dinwiddie. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dinwiddie.
Selfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Harris outside. The three. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the wing on the left. The 3-ball. That one is off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Back to Hayes. Wiseman inside. Simmons defending. And it's good for 2. Wiseman's got his second basket on the night.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Harris passes to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Stewart. Wiseman with it. Now guarded by Harris. Here's the great one. Hits a three-pointer. And he's got 41 now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent.
First personal foul. Team second.
Harris outside. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Harris. Beyond the arc.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass. Wow, follow.
Hayes against Bridges. Here's Simmons. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
The BA, they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
So it's Brooklyn now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Tipped.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to the great one. Bridges on the double. Here's Ivy. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Now here's Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. Rebound Detroit. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
The great one. And that one's good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Detroit. Back to Dinwiddie. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Here's Ivy. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's the great one. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
For 3, Bridges. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's the great one. The rebound by the Nets. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Oh, they dominated this team a season ago. They beat them every time they played.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Clock at 6. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's the great one. No good there. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
NBA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Pass to the great one. Launches it. Finney Smith pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges with it. And here's Harris outside. Connects from downtown. Harris has got 12 points. Claxton, he's... And so it's the Detroit Pistons. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment.
All right, second half better be this good, too.
It's a Vince Carter goal.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the 2 guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half.
Well, the first thing you got to do with MP is throw a double team at him when he steps up and get ready to go to work. If you leave a man alone out there on the island against him, curtain time. He could be slowed up by a single defender. Guess what? He wouldn't be leading the league in scoring.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Pistons.
Tremendous job finding the big dudes and letting them work. Great physicality, and it ain't all about the 3 ball, is it, big fella?
Nope, elbows are on the way.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's the great one in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Yeah, that one's good.
Nice bucket from Stewart. Hitting those mid-range J's, it'll just open up things down low for him.
Dinwiddie against Cunningham. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to the great one. And got it! Another basket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Dinwiddie outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Some solid defense from Stewart.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
The Nets have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Harris outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
To the middle. Here's the great one. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Pass to the great one. From outside the arc. They get it back. And that one's good. Wiseman's got 6.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harris's shot is good.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Stewart. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Wiseman against Harris. Here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Finney-Smith. He's got 5. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's the great one. Rebounded by the Nets.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
The finesse on full display. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 6. To the paint. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Dinwiddie. Over Cunningham. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Give him 8 points now. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mycareer did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mycareer was drafted.
Now here's Harris. 15 points in the game.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
The Pistons have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's the great one, pounded by Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Wiseman, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's the great one. Trying to get back on track, and that one's good. Wiseman's gotten 4 this quarter.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Now here's Harris. 17 points in the game.
Pistons foul. Isaiah Stewart. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn. Joe Harris. 2 shots.
Detroit shooting an amazing 61%, looking confident. On the floor for Brooklyn. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Right wing. The 3. Here's Wiseman, and the layup falls. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Dinwiddie against Cunningham. Outside Finney-Smith. Down low. Here's Claxton. He can't hit that time. And Detroit will go the other way with it. To the wing, right side. Here's the great one. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Pass to the great one. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Cunningham finds Diallo. To the inside, the great one. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Simmons. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Wiseman.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Stewart, the pass to Diallo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Harris misses. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's the great one. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Dinwiddie outside. Harris on the wing, covered by Diallo. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And there's...
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Detroit, number
And he drops the first.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
So he gets them both. And we know the big markets draw free agents. As a player, how different can that experience be from the big city to the smaller market?
Well, we know it's a big difference. And obviously there's been this old adage that big city wins more. But we've had some teams from smaller markets step up and win a championship, like the Milwaukee Bucks.
Dinwiddie passes to Harris. Here's Dinwiddie, covered by Diallo. From deep, here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Pistons. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Pass to Wiseman. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Claxton. Back to Simmons. Out to Harris. Here's Finney-Smith. Off target with the 3. For Detroit, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's the great one. Good! That's another bucket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Harris on the wing. Outside Simmons. And he lobs it up.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
The Pistons have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Now here's Stewart. Pass to the great one. Back to Stewart. Here's the great one. No good with the triple. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Dinwiddie against Diallo. Now Harris. 4-3. Drills it from deep. Harris has got 22.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Diallo outside. Cunningham on the wing. Here's the great one. Pounded by Harris. And they pick up 2. And the Pistons lead by 20.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
The basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Cunningham passes to Stewart. To the middle. Here's the great one. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And Smitty's so off. Here's Dinwiddie. And a foul called on the way up.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
As they try to cut into this deficit.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. For Detroit, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the great one. They double him with Harris. The great one can't get it to go. Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And again, it's the Nets missing. Detroit has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Cunningham. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Pistons lead by 20.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to... Next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Here's Bridges. Cunningham with some nice D. The Pistons have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Here's Ivy. Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Ivy. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Shot's good by the great one.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
And the Nets shooting at about 44% so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Now here's Finney-Smith. Stewart defends. Here's Claxton. 4 on the clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And here's Harris outside. Kept alive. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. To the paint. Here's the great one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. I've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
Detroit has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to the great one. He got it again! Sensational!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Now here's Dinwiddie, guarded closely. And he was fouled while in the act of... It'll go on Joe Harris.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. Man, you gotta love his mentality in the second half. Attack, 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 and get to the free throw line.
He's off on the second. And Brooklyn's shooting just 37% since the fourth quarter got started. Here's Thomas. Pass to Sumner. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Detroit shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Here's the great one. Fires from deep. Claxton with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside, Craig with a steal. Pass to the great one. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Here's Sumner. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Fires at the elbow. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And what a huge performance it was for the great one.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer. Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's the great one. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. The shot no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks. To the middle. Here's the great one. And he gets that one.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession.
Brooklyn ball. Substitution on the court.
Yeah, torched them tonight, MP. Great win.
And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.